Modern relationships feel like trying to assemble IKEA furniture without the manual. Everyone's guessing, and someone's probably holding the instructions upside down. Let's talk about modern women, strong, ambitious, and, well, a little confused. And men, they're just as lost, standing there with flowers in one hand and a should I split the bill or not question in the other. Here's the modern dilemma in a nutshell. She wants to be independent. She really does. She has a degree, a job, her own apartment, a gym membership, and an emotional support dog named Luna. But she also wants a man who opens doors, pays a bill, plans a date, texts first, leads a relationship, and maybe even fixes a sink. She says, I don't need a man. But also, where are all the good men who take charge and protect? Meanwhile, men are in a psychological chokehold. He sees her confidently talking about feminism and equality over dinner. He nods supportively. But when the bill comes, he reaches for his wallet, and suddenly she's offended. Or she doesn't reach for hers. Now he's not sure. Is he supposed to insist? Will that make him respectful or part of the patriarchy? He thinks, should I pick her up or will that seem too pushy? Is it okay to compliment her dress or is that objectifying? Do I lead or wait for her to make the move? Is she testing me or just being cold? And she thinks, why won't he take initiative? Why do I attract weak men? Why do I have to do everything myself? Why do I want a strong man when I also want to control the direction of everything? This, friends, is psychological role confusion. We're in a cultural in-between phase between old scripts and new identities. The traditional script says, the man leads, the woman follows. The modern script says, we're equal, but also he should still chase me, protect me, and make the hard decisions when I don't want to. You can't be both the CEO and the princess, at least not in the same moment. You can't say, I've got this, and then get mad that he didn't take the lead. You can't expect him to be gentle and emotionally vulnerable, and then reject him for not being strong enough. It's not that women are wrong. They're just caught between two powerful desires. To be in control of their lives. To feel safe, cherished, and protected by someone stronger. These two aren't always compatible. And that contradiction creates what psychologists call ambivalent attachment patterns, where we want closeness, but also fear dependence. We push people away, then feel abandoned. We demand equality, then secretly wish someone would take the wheel. Men, on the other hand, are experiencing identity fatigue. They're trying to be strong without being toxic, protective without being controlling, masculine without being too much, and emotionally available without being called soft. They're not sure they're supposed to bring flowers or send memes, if they're supposed to lead away or ask permission to breathe. And you know what? Everyone's exhausted. So what's the fix? Start by being honest with yourself. Ask, what do I really want? Do my actions match my desires? Am I expecting someone to read my mind? If you want to be treated like a queen, don't act like a boss who resents needing anyone. If you want a man to lead, make space for him to lead. If you want to split everything, say it clearly and own that independence. And men, don't fold into confusion. Ask questions. Communicate. If she's being vague, don't guess. Get clarity. If she says, I don't need a man, believe her, but also check if her eyes are screaming, but I want one who shows up with sushi and emotional maturity. Relationships in the modern world are messy, but not hopeless. They just need honesty, humility, and a lot less role-playing. Because the truth is, it's not about who holds the door or who pays the bill. It's about mutual respect, clarity, and finding someone whose contradictions complement your own, not confuse them. Let's drop the princess versus power woman war and the knight versus nice guy debate. Let's just be real humans trying to love, not audition for outdated roles in a play no one believes in anymore.